bluegrass music, you've probably heard the mandolin. I've built a mandolin and played the mandolin for a few years now, so I know just how versatile it is to be played in different music. One of the big things about the mandolin is that it only has 8 strings, but when these 8 strings are played in unison, it's really just like you're playing 4 strings. Since there's only 4 strings that you actually play, this means that it can have a short fretboard on it, which ends up being about 14 inches compared to a guitar or a banjo, which is much larger. With that being said, this means that the mandolin can have a small body. That means that a small person can play the mandolin, or even a large person can play the mandolin because of its size. One thing about the mandolin is it only has tuners for knobs. It doesn't have pedals or anything like that, so there's less training when you learn how to play the mandolin compared to a piano or a steel guitar. Even though mandolins are a simple instrument, they are also very beautifully constructed. They're beautiful instruments made from maple on the sides and the back, and the top is made of spruce. These all have a certain way when it's built to contribute to its sound. The maple sides and back give it a very loud, sharp tone, so when it's played, it can be loud. The neck is also made of maple, which gives it rigidity for the string tension. This gives it the strength where it will not bend or break. The top is spruce, which provides a sustain in the sound and lets it ring out, unlike the sharp maple wood. The top, since it's spruce, means that it's a softer wood, and that's why it gives the long ring. The sprayed on finish on the mandolin also has a additive to the way it sounds. This protects it from the elements from moisture or grime, and once it is sprayed on, it seals the sound of the mandolin to where it's not a sustainable sound. It's sharp, like the maple back makes it be. The sprayed on finish also determines the color and the shade of the mandolin, unlike the wood that is on it already. In addition to these, mandolins add a lot to the songs they're played in because of their versatility. Mandolins can be a lead instrument or a backup rhythm instrument, and there's 3 major ways that the mandolin can be played. The first would be hot licks, in which a mandolin player would play very intricate parts while someone was singing or while they were playing in a melody. The second way that it can be done is through the chop, and the chop is where it would be rhythm to the song it was being played in. This is like the drum being played in the song you could hear on the radio. It adds something for the other players to listen to where the sound is not as hard to keep up with. It keeps the rhythm going. And the third, but not the only one, is the mandolin player could be playing the melody. This happens a lot in older music styles, and it's more of a simple, older fashioned playing. And this can be done as well while they're singing or by itself as a break. Mandolins have been used for years because of their versatility as far as their price and their sound. The price of a mandolin can be anywhere from under $100 up to the thousands, depending on the brand or how well the mandolin is made. The sound of the mandolin can also determine how it is used because the mandolin can be very loud or very soft, depending on how hard you strum the strings on it. This is very useful for whenever someone is playing in a bluegrass band that's very fast, or if they're playing jazz music that's very slow. And the volume determines how loud the music is, even if the speed is different. These are all great examples of why mandolins are one of the most versatile instruments. They can be used in any kind of music that you can think of, and they are available for all ages and skill.